Hey, what's going on, everyone? Fight Fan TV here today with Danny and myself, Lex. What's going on, Dan? Here for a bit of a Fight
Yeah,
Fan
man.
roundup. What's happening?
Yeah, man. All's good. Everything's good in the hood. So yeah, man.
It's good in the hood.
Yourself?
Yeah, I'm blessed, man. You know it is, man. Always, man. What you saying? We're about to round up.
Yeah, man. About to round up. It was a great week of boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Weekend just gone. There's a lot of shows, a lot of good fights, a lot to talk about. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
All right, where are we going to get started? There's three cards. Obviously, there's one in the UK, two in America.
hmm
Well, let's start off with Joe Smith Jr. He became world champion.
Yeah.
Um, I can't pronounce the geezer's name. What's his name?
Maxim Vlasov.
Yeah, Vlasov. He fought Vlasov, a Russian. Won on points. A lot of people saw Joe Smith Jr. as the underdog in this, if I recall. Um,
Uh, no, they had it even,
Even
50-50.
50-50, all right. Um, and yeah, he come through, So now it looks like we might be getting a better B fight. But how did you see his performance?
Yeah, I thought he started well. He looked a lot faster than usually. Normally he's quite slow and ponderous, but he seemed he's up to speed with his hands in the first two rounds I gave him. And then from about round 3 to round 10, he was getting peppered up a lot.
Mm.
Um, Tim Bradley was putting some extras in on it, going, "Oh, he's ready to go. He's ready to go." I was like, you know, Joseph's a tough guy. And, what's his name? That Vlasov just sort of a sudden just got kind of tired. Joe Smith was landing some big shots though,
Mm.
and Vlasov was taking it. But in the round 10, he started catching on to him. Then round
Yeah.
11, um, Vlasov started holding on for dear life. Joe was catching him, and then
Mm-hmm.
Vlasov went down from a so-called shot to the back of the head. And then Vlasov just started. He kind of just melted, and then
Mm.
because Joe won the last two rounds, they gave it to him on points. But I personally think Vlasov could have got it on points, but because Joe Smith Jr. is the American hero dream, he's
Yeah.
the blue-collared worker, guy who works on the plant in the construction site,
Yeah.
greasy fingernails, all American, and you can sell it. You can sell. How is Bob gonna sell Vlasov and Baterviev to an American audience? He
Mm.
can't. So you need the Irish American,
Yeah, get behind him.
yeah, two children and a dog,
Yeah.
family man.
The
But you
everyday
sell
man.
that. Yeah, everyday guy. He looks like he's an everyday guy, humble guy. He's a blue collar construction worker. Yeah, you sell it. So well done to Joe.
Obviously, now better be with ESPN. Joe Smith Jr.'s with ESPN. So you think we're going to see the unification now?
Yeah. That's an easy fight to make for the summer. Both with top rank. Bob Arum can make that easy. They're both on it. Straight unification because the only other belt available is
The
the
WBA.
WBA. But Craig Richards is about to relieve Bivol of that. So I guess after these two, after Joe Smith and Batervia have done, then
Yeah.
who knows what's next?
All right. Also, Jaron Boots
Come on.
Ennis stopped Lipinets in the fifth round, I believe it was, wasn't it? Fifth round, wasn't it?
No, 6-6.
So yeah, give him a bit too much credit there. The sixth round. Um,
Yeah.
Routine. People are saying it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think I said it. I believe I said it was gonna stop him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Listen, viewers, we're going to clear this up once and for all.
go on,
When
go
we
on, go on.
first spoke on the phone, but what
Yeah,
I'll allow you though on this one because you did. I don't think you watched Boots before you said it. That's why I think you made the opinion.
yeah,
And you'd seen Lipinets go,
yeah.
do over Lamont Peterson. So you thought Lipinets was going to win, but I think once you saw some footage of Jaron, then
Mm,
you changed your mind. So
yeah,
fair play.
yeah,
But yeah.
yeah. Exactly. So yeah, I did try it the next day. I was like, oh, because obviously Lipinets is, like I said, you you're not, if you don't get past Lipinets, you're not real. And I said only
Yeah, no,
real ones get past Lipinets. Like I said, he retired Lamont Peterson. He had a hard fight with Mikey Garcia. The fight with Mikey Garcia wasn't like a foregone conclusion. It was actually like a back and forth fight. You know.
yeah.
So like,
And he had that draw with Clayton.
The Canadian boy.
Yeah, I think he's Canadian.
Yeah,
Clayton or Claytus or
I
something
know,
like
I
that.
remember you're talking about
Canadian
exactly.
American. But yeah, he's a
Yeah,
proper fighter, so
yeah,
I can
but
see
Boot,
what I know why
yeah,
you
yeah,
thought that.
yeah, exactly. But Boots, yeah, he put him away. He's 23, still young, so I don't. Uh, Kind of reminds me of the Earl Spence factor when Earl Spence was coming in and he was trying to get a title shot and it he wasn't getting his title shot. He had to go the hard way, getting mandated and whatnot.
Mm.
Familiar kind of situations. What do you see happening there? Because
Yeah, he's gonna have to get. He's gonna get mandatory. There's no way. Come on, who's gonna give him a voluntary shot? If you're Spencer Crawford, why are you gonna give a man a voluntary shot like him? That's
yeah,
that's that's dangerous. That you don't pick man like him as a voluntary defense. He has to earn the number one spot,
uh-huh.
just like Errol had to, just like Crawford had to before he got the Scottish brother. What's the Scottish brother? I
Ricky
can never.
Benz.
Yeah, Ricky Burns and all that. You've
Uh-huh.
just got to get you've got to get in the number one position. And that's just the way it goes. Him and Virgil Ortiz, they're not going to get no voluntary defense.
Yeah.
So where it goes.
So obviously now, what his next fight? What are we thinking? Who could it possibly be? Obviously,
I could just, who,
I saw some ramblings about Danny Garcia, a Philadelphia versus Philadelphia native against each other. How do you feel about that?
it could work, but I think because Danny's going up to 154, so obviously,
Is he though? I know they said it. They said it, but 154. Uh, nah, Danny. Let's just chill at 147, man.
yeah, but he knows. All right, he's lost to Spence. He ain't going to beat Crawford, so he ain't going to get nowhere, is he?
No, but there's still some matches. He could still do something. He could still headline, and look at these people who are headlining. He could still do something. I want. There's somebody. He could do. He could. He can have another tilt at the title, man.
Yeah, I guess so, but I don't think
You know,
he. I
he's not
think
what
he's.
he because you've come up from 140. You were not struggling to make 140 like that, but obviously he moved up. So he's moved up. He's filled up a bit. He's not a strong 147 like that. Errol Spence showed us that. You know what I'm saying? And you want to go up to 154.
Yeah,
Nah, in my opinion, I don't think that's a smart move for him.
yeah. I don't think it's. I don't think he's going to do anything at 154. But as far as Jaron Ennis, I think a good matchup for him will be someone like Broner, two flashy kind of
Nah,
guys
nah,
with well short.
we ain't a stepping stone for nobody. We ain't gonna. Nah, Broner's cool, man.
Josito Lopez.
Yeah, Josito Lopez. That'll probably be his next fight anyway. It'll probably be
Yeah,
Josito Lopez. Yeah,
yeah,
probably. Yes, yeah, that's a good step up for him. Yeah,
yeah,
and because no one, you don't need them kind of problems right now, man.
yeah. Furman ain't going to give him a shot or nothing like
Yeah,
that. So
yeah. Oh, Furman. Yeah, but Furman's talking that smoke talk this year, saying he's back. You know, relieved of
yeah, but he wants
injuries.
to belt.
He said, he wants to, but he knows he's not in a position to get a belt straight away. So he's gonna have to
Mm.
make a statement, and that's how it goes.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think either Josito Lopez or Abel Ramos. That'll be Jaron's next fight. I think.
All right. Let's go to our UK cards. Where should we start? Let's start with the ladies. Ebony Bridges lost to
Mm.
Shannon Courtenay in their world titles at WBA bantamweight world title fight. No,
Mm.
there was a lot of controversy coming into this fight regarding Ebony Bridges and the way she carries herself and stuff she does to get attention. Obviously, Shannon Courtenay didn't like it. You know, each to their own, as they
Mm.
say. But it seemed like that brought more attention to the fight. Is that it? How do you feel about how Ebony was carrying herself, and do you think it puts how can I say a stain on the sport or brings less credibility to the sport? How do you feel about it?
I thought it was good. I thought it was great market on her part because to me, and not even just to me, I saw normal man, barbershop man, gym man. They saw this as the main event. I had man WhatsApping me telling me I'm watching the show. tell me when the ladies are on.
Yeah,
And they only watched that fight. They didn't even watch. They didn't even watch the main event. They
yeah,
switched off after the ladies, so they was in it just to see the ladies. And great fight it was, because I noticed there was some boxing connoisseurs who was telling people, "Oh, Ebanie can't fight." They
right,
watch
yeah,
footage of YouTube, and
uh-huh.
then they were surprised to see she actually can fight. So,
Yeah,
and I'm sure she'll come again. She was definitely value for TV in the build up, and she can fight. So Eddie will definitely have her back over here. Can you imagine her with a
yeah.
crowd? Forget the ring card girls. They ain't watching them. They're watching her.
It's true though. That's true. You're right. So obviously Shannon Courtenay come off the victory. She's now the and now world champion.
Yeah.
Obviously, probably see her do the rematch with Rachel Ball. Obviously, Rachel Ball was very ill from getting the COVID, wasn't she? And she never recovered. She done that little video we posted up on Fight Fan of her just not looking well at all. So I don't know. Maybe she's made a recovery now. Maybe that we'll see that rematch.
Yeah, Eddie said he's going to make the rematch in the back garden thing. What's that? Eddie's back garden show. Eddie Fight Camp. That's it for the summer. He said that's what it. But yeah,
Okay.
well done to Shannon Courtenay. She proper bust up
Yeah,
Ebony's eyebrow.
I
That
was
looked
looking mad,
nasty.
didn't it?
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
that looked nuts, bro. I can't. That looked very nasty. But yeah, Savannah Marshall defended a WBO super middleweight title, I believe it was, wasn't it?
No, middleweight.
No, it's not super middleweight.
No, she went down a weight.
When? Oh, fucking hell.
Down a weight,
Did
yeah.
she win a title at super middleweight?
No,
No.
that's what she was saying after she wants to go back up and win it, because she
Oh,
started there originally, but she came down to win, get a shot.
oh, okay. Yeah, she then defended her title. Obviously, there's only one fight everyone wants to see. Like, well, what's the lay? Why is this fight not getting made?
Well, it's only really after Clarissa had her pay-per-view fight, she set her price during the interview in the ring,
Mm-hmm.
and Eddie said he's willing to pay the price. I saw him uh, on YouTube. He was saying that he's gonna pay the price because he knows that's what it takes. Clarissa said the price because he tried to lowball her on some 250. She said she wants what's it, 500
Or
if it's
700
US
or
or
750.
750 if
Yeah.
UK. And Eddie said he's willing to pay, so we're gonna see that this year. Obviously, Savannah banged out this little old 44-year-old auntie. You know, it wasn't nice to see,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
but I'd like to see Savannah fight someone because the resume is not really good. But at
Mhm.
middleweight, if she's gonna fight at middleweight, if it ain't Clarissa, then there's another woman by the name of Emma Kozin who I think she should fight. 20-0, 10 KOs. She's from Slovenia, so that would be a good matchup, I believe.
All right, all right. We're going to the main event. Conor Benn versus Vargas. Vargas. Yeah, don't know why I'm saying it like that, but it's Conor Benn versus Vargas. He stopped him in the first round. The first person to stop Vargas in the first round. The fastest person to stop Vargas out of all the people who faced him. And that's who's faced him. Errol Spence, Amir Khan. Who else did he say?
Luis Palazzo,
Luis Galazzo,
Virgil Ortiz.
Virgil Ortiz. Well, Virgil Ortiz stopped him, took him to the seventh.
Yeah, 7, yeah.
Yeah, so Connor done him in 10. Are we now saying Connor's a world contender? Are we saying he's gone from.
No, I wouldn't go because where it is, he
Mhm,
caught him cold. Good finish, good finishing instincts. Some people are saying it was a bit premature. I think because of Vargas, what he's shown durability wise,
mhm,
it was probably a little premature. But I had Connor to do him over anyway.
mhm.
Vargas is not the same guy who fought Khan. Great finish, great post fight interview. He's really playing up the whole Essex hard man talk now. Voice changed. His voice has changed from 3 fights ago. It's all the yeah, man, like it sounded like his dad when he wins. He's doing all that whole thing, making the dreads and all that, the hair
Yeah,
fly around. So he's proper going Nigel and Gerald McLennan days. Like he's proper
hey,
going in. So I love it. He's a good talker.
yeah.
Um, but he still has unfinished business. in Britain. I'd
Mm-hmm.
like to see him fight someone like Chris Jenkins. That what's the other guy? Icosman. What's that
Mm-hmm.
guy's name?
Usman, or no, Kuzma. I know you're talking about it because ain't he
Oh yeah,
fighting Jenkins?
he was supposed to, yeah, but then that injury scuppered that. But I'm sure it'll be rescheduled. But someone like that, um, I wouldn't say Michael McKinston because he's not. He's the who needs him club, so Conor ain't gonna do that. But then there's Avanesian. But when I saw Ben in the changing room with Avanesian,
Mm.
he didn't look like to me that he was
He
sizing him
wasn't.
up like he wasn't
Mm.
saying, "Yeah, me and you next." He
Yeah.
was there, smiling and laughing, taking pictures with him in the team. He
Mm-hmm.
didn't really look like he wanted to fight him next. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm here. It's obviously he's calling out Amir Khan, but Amir Khan's doing reality TV with his wife. You know, I think a good fight would be Adrian Broner, but PBC ain't going to give Broner over to Ben. They'd rather feed Broner to Jaron Ennis, wouldn't they?
Yeah, that's true. That's
So
true. That's true. And obviously, when he was calling out people, he didn't call out Avanesian either, did he?
didn't mention his name.
Yeah, and Eddie said
European
something about
champion.
I thought maybe go the traditional route, the European. Didn't mention him again.
Nah, didn't mention it.
So it's like,
Says a lot.
yeah. So it's like Avanesian's not somebody you want to willingly fight. After seeing Josh Kelly, him doing what he done to Josh Kelly, are people thinking, maybe we stay away from him?
Yeah, because Evanesian just showed, and even when he fought that Kerman Lagara guy to beat him for the European title,
Mm.
I've seen that Kerman guy can punch. I see him bruck up my mate Bradley Ski. I see him bruck up Frankie Gavin. So Avanesian has shown he can weather storms. Because
Mm.
even look at Josh Kelly at the beginning, he tried to blitz him
Mm-hmm.
early. It didn't work because he knows how to weather an early. He knows how to weather
He's
an
very
early
experienced.
barrage.
Very experienced.
Come on, he knows the game.
Yeah.
So that early barrage, Ben would put a stick on him.
Mm.
He'll know what to do with that. He knows how to hold. He knows how to slip and slide and
Mm.
ride. So yeah, that's not something I would think is sensible. Even when he's calling that Sean Porter, that's way too early. Are you Sean Porter? You ain't gonna move that guy. He's all over, man. Like he's
Yeah, he's
on you like
like
white
a
on rice.
rash, like a rash.
Yeah,
So like, there's like, yeah, nah, and it was his dad more saying that. His dad was saying that as well.
yeah. His dad, yeah, and when you got a dad like Nigel in it, when he tells you
Mm.
to do something, you kind of have to do it in it. You can't
Like
say no
Ben.
to it.
So obviously, would you say kind of Ben's in the class of like Virgil Ortiz, Jaron Ennis, that kind of class?
No, yeah, he hasn't proven that yet. A one round blitz out didn't show me everything that he's learned, and yeah, nah, I wouldn't say that.
But
But
what would
I'd
you?
say good gauge would be for him to go maybe a hooker next or something.
No, but
If
the thing is, who's Virgil Ortiz facing? That's so special. That Conor Benn ain't facing.
well, there's Maurice Hooker.
Yeah, that's his fight. He just fought him. Cool. The fight. That's the only
Yeah,
fight because the fight before last he was fighting Samuel Vargas, but the fight before last Ben just beat Formella, who just had a fight with Sean Porter. So
yeah, but Formella's very defensive. He's just durable.
yeah, regardless if he's defensive or not, regardless of what his style is, he's fighting at world level. So is it safe to say Conor Benn is doing what these other guys are doing as well, fighting world level
Mm,
operators?
he's very fringe, and guys on the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fringe
fringe.
wise on the yeah, you're gonna say guys on the way down, up, or however you want to shoot
Yeah,
it.
yeah, he's doing the same kind of thing as
But he's
them
doing the
two.
same
I'd say.
thing. So how can we not put him in that category?
Well, yeah, fair enough. I don't think he's on their level though. Well, I don't think he's on Jaron's level.
Yeah, but you're going by the eye test.
No, no, no. I'm seeing that there's a lot more. There's a lot more in Jaron's repertoire.
That's what I
If
said.
you
You're
because
going.
you
Yeah, that's what I said. You're going by the eye test.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Mhm. But obviously, not only like the repertoire, what you could do. We're gonna see when the opposition gets a bit more stellar. then we'll see what everyone's made of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. But would you stick Conor in there with Jaron Ennis next?
I think Conor will do it. I think Conor. I have Jaron winning, but I feel Conor will make a good account of himself.
Okay.
I feel Conor will make a good account of
Mm.
himself. I think
Mm.
if he was to get knocked out, he'll go out on his shield. But
Oh, of course, he's gonna go out on his shield. He ain't gonna turn his back on nothing like that. Come on,
yeah,
this is
so like I feel like if he was to, he'll make a good account of himself.
yeah.
But
But
yeah. All right. So yeah. All right. So moving on, we got the boxing coming this week. We got
mhm.
there's that what's that show on the 16th in Italy?
Yeah, I don't even know them guys. The Italian guys. I don't
Right,
know them
well,
guys.
come on. Let's not disrespect the fighters. We got a fight
No,
in
I'm not
Italy.
disrespecting, but I don't.
Nah,
They're
no, we
Italian. I
don't.
don't.
No, we don't know them. But obviously, yeah. Let's just say there's a fight in Italy, the 16th, for a cruiserweight title on the zone. Tuning guys. Um,
It's a European
European
title fight.
cruiserweight title. Yes, should be a cracker. April the 17th. That's my mum's birthday. Funny enough. Um,
Uh, big up, mummy.
um, Andrade versus Liam Williams. I was about to say
Yeah,
Smith. Yeah, WBA middleweight title. No, middleweight title? Yeah, middleweight title, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, middleweight title, yeah. How do we see this guy, man? Hey, Williams is amped. He thinks he's going to knock this geezer out. He thinks he's going to knock out this boy. What are we saying? What are you saying?
Well, all my peoples I know, they're saying Andrade is the best and this and that. I've just got a feeling that Williams is going to do it.
I swear to you, bro. That's how I'm feeling. Because
I'm going with Williams.
one, um, uh, Andrade, I don't feel like he's got power. I don't.
Like,
He's
he has
he,
got pop, but he's got no finishing instinct. He's moist.
he's accurate, but he ain't got the. Because I see him fighting a guy, and you've dropped the guy about 6 times. I think it was like 5, 6 times, and this guy made it to the final bell. I'm thinking, what? How's this even possible?
Yeah, no killer instincts. He can't
Yeah,
finish his dinner. He's
yeah.
moist. So,
I was thinking, put this boy away, like. But what it was, the guy
mm,
kept going down from like accurate shots. So it's like,
mm,
you know, when they're accurate like that and you're not in the right balance, they'll sting you and you get to the floor. So a lot of them weren't like concussive punches, but they were like on the button, if that makes sense.
yeah.
And so like, and he just didn't put the keys away. So that just made me feel like I don't know. So I just feel like Williams might walk through him.
Yeah, he's done that a few times where he's dropping guys and he can't finish them. Um, I don't think Williams will walk through him because he is a slick operator, but I do believe I'm going with Williams on this.
Mm.
And he's the underdog, but I'm going with Williams. I think he's gonna do it.
All right, what else we got? What else is coming up? What other shows?
We've got on the same show Muhammad Drazul Masjidov. It's a heavyweight guy from Azerbaijan. He's on the show. Then we've got the Triller from Fight TV.
Oh my! Hey, what? my boy Paul.
Yeah, the boy Paul, man. The boy Paul, man. He gonna shake that off.
Hey, what's the guy's name? Askin or Askon? What's his name?
Ben Askren, the MMA UFC guy.
I thought he was a wrestler.
No, yeah, that's his forte. He's a UFC fighter, but he's a grappler. He's not a striker.
Oh, he's a UFC fighter. No,
Yeah,
he's a UFC fighter, but his best attribute is wrestling.
yeah,
Okay,
he's a grappler. Yeah,
okay, because
it's like what's his name?
mm,
What's the Dagestan man? Khabib.
Khabib,
Like
yeah.
Khabib. Like
Mm,
his main thing is when he gets you on the floor, he wraps you up. It's all over, in it. He ain't a boxer like that. Even though he did drop Conor with a punch, but
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. All right, so he will have some stand up ability because they all have to practice a bit of
yeah.
boxing anyway. So It won't be. I don't know, but yeah, all right. So, because I thought it was a wrestler, so this is a bit more competitive now.
Yeah, yeah, UFC guy, man.
All right, okay.
That's why they've got Steve Cunningham's fighting Frank Mir on the show.
Old,
So that'll be interesting.
old boy Steve Cunningham.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The one who dropped Fury.
Very flipping. Oh, he's still out here cashing checks, yeah.
I think he retired, but he's coming out for a little old man dance in it with a UFC brother.
Okay.
Frank Mir, you Mir, innit? Yeah, former UFC champion.
He's old school as well, though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Old school retired. He's done.
Yeah.
But check cash in.
All right.
And
Yeah,
then there's a real fight on there though. Regis Prograis versus Ivan Redcatch. So
that's on.
that's a
That's
good.
on that card.
Yeah, yeah. That's the main event.
What's the main event?
That is the main event.
Oh, Program, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, so Jake Paul in the main event.
No, he's co-main.
Oh, okay. Put some respect on Program's name.
Yeah.
That is mad. That is mad. Still, who's Program fighting?
Ivan Redcatch.
Was it? What's this for? Was this an eliminator or?
I'm not too sure. It's not for a belt.
Yeah. So
So
how
it
did
might
they?
be.
How did they land that fight then?
I don't know. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it must be some kind of eliminator.
Fucking hell, Triller, because Triller, they're getting in, boy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good fight. I like that fight.
Yeah, I like that fight a lot. So is that all the shows for this upcoming week?
No, sorry, we've got MTK Global on Saturday as well.
Oh yeah, Diggum versus Sorokin, right?
Yeah, Sorokin, yeah. Good
Yeah,
fight that.
yeah. And Dan Aziz versus
Ricky
Summers.
Summers.
Ooh,
Yeah.
a British eliminator, no? Final eliminator.
No, it's the English title defense for Dan.
Oh no, I thought it was the final eliminator. I thought underneath it said the British final eliminator.
Yeah, that's on the line as well, but
Yeah, I'll
it's
be English.
English defense / British title final eliminator. And then we've got 12-0 young Jack Bateson in a good fight against Joe Ham on the show as well. So that'll be a good one as well to look out for.
We've got no UFC this week. It's the week. Actually, no, that's the week. No, Usman is 24th, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, 24th.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, he's 24th. Yeah, Usman's 24th. Well, what else we want to round up this week?
Well, I'll talk about your boy, Fftv.
Oh yeah, hey, Ajagba. Hey, I forgot about Ajagba. You know, hey, that was some. Hey, that. The way he dropped, man.
Slumped him.
Hey, that was crazy.
All my Niger wears was going wild. Like they're not even deep boxing, man. But because they're saying he's from their ends. What Worry? He's a worry boy or something like that.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know that one still.
Yeah, Worry some type of ends in Nigeria, so they're saying he's one of their boys. So yeah, he slumped, man. Brian Howard, that was nasty. Gerard Anderson come out in his chef hat and all that. Broke up Carpensy quickly in the second round body shots. That was kind of routine-ish. Yeah, I think that's about it. There's Lorenzo Simpson versus Francisco Torres, also on the Triller Fight TV show, and Ofer Jones. They're slinging him in with some mad guy.
What, he's on the Triller show as well?
Yes, in
Ofer Jones the third.
No, sorry, is he on the? Yeah, Ofer Jones the third. No, he's on the DAZN show.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
On the DAZN show, yeah. Ofer Jones the third, yeah. So he's in a tough fight this weekend.
Right. So that's Conor Benn stopped Vargas in round one. Ebanie Bridges lost to Shannon Courtenay. Vlaskov. What's his name?
Maxim Vlasov
lost to
Joe Smith Jr.
Joe Smith Jr. for the title. And Jaron Ennis beat Sergey Lipinets. Yeah, that's it from us on the roundup. Anything you want to add, Dan?
Yeah, sorry. Make sure you follow the Twitter at Fight Fan TV Live 1. I know we haven't been putting much up on there, but we're gonna get onto that and start getting real heavy on the Twitter. So
Yeah.
make sure. And Sharon, thanks for all the love and comments. Make sure you put your comments in the comment section because we always need that feedback and stuff like that.
Peace.